What's up guys, it's Tyler from the Aquatic Journal. If you didn't check out last week's video, I made a brine shrimp hatchery, so you can check that up here, I think it is. Could be over here. I don't know where it is anymore, but you can check out that video before you watch this video, because this video I used that brine shrimp hatchery, so it will make a lot more sense. And I just kind of hatched some brine shrimp and fed them out. So I'll show you kind of how I did all of that and show you feeding the fish. The only thing I didn't talk about in this video is you want to make sure your light stays on the whole time that you're hatching the brine shrimp. So I actually left it in the tank, turned the timer off so it would just stay on all the time, and then I just covered it so that it wasn't distracting all the other tanks that are over here. So that's what I did with this tank. So you can check out me hatching all the brine shrimp, and I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Once you have the bottle floating in the tank, what I just go ahead and do, there's a bunch of instructions on the brine shrimp eggs that come in there, so I just follow those basically. I took Fritz aquarium salt. You don't have to use this, but that's what I had on hand, so I decided to use it. It's just 2 tablespoons of that salt. Once that's in there, I went ahead and added some baking soda. This is basically just to get my pH pretty high. You can see the salt bubbling right there, but just add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Not a whole lot, I just kind of tap it in there a little bit. And then I just waited for all of it to dissolve where there's no more salt, you can see there. And then I just add 1 teaspoon of brine shrimp. So you'll see this will just slowly get darker as time goes on. I just took a couple videos. I wanted to make sure that the water is at 80 degrees, so I just raised the temp in the tank to 80, which I keep my angels at anyways, so I didn't have to do too much extra there. After 24 hours, you go ahead and flip off all the lights, turn off the aeration, and then all I do is set up a light to aim at the bottom of the water bottle so that all the brine shrimp will settle down there. And then after you give it maybe 15 minutes for them all to settle, you can just take that whole bottle out, open up the airway valve, and actually just drain the brine shrimp straight out the bottom of the bottle. Here's what the brine shrimp look like in the bottle. You can see how tiny they are, and they're just kind of jittering around in there. The fish loved it though. I'll show you all of my fish kind of eating it. I kind of just fed it to everyone. The cool part about this is that my angelfish hadn't actually bred in about 5 weeks, and I fed them baby brine shrimp, and the next day they laid a whole bunch of eggs, so that was a huge win. Thanks for watching, guys. I think live baby brine is going to add a lot to the fish corner, which is why I wanted to do it in the first place. First of all, it's going to be super helpful for hatching out angelfish fry. They're actually up in this little tub that's right there that you can see there. There's a bunch of little babies in there that are just at the wiggler stage now, so I'm going to probably feed them in the next couple days here. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll be able to keep them alive, because previously I haven't had any luck keeping them alive with vinegar eels, microworms, all types of different frozen foods as well. So I haven't had any luck, so that's why I wanted to try the live food route, and this ended up being pretty easy to set up. It wasn't super expensive. The parts for it all were cheap. A lot of them I had hanging around here, the water bottle, all that kind of stuff. So it was pretty easy. The brine shrimp eggs, I'll leave a link in the description from where I got the eggs from. They weren't very expensive. They're one that was recommended by other people on YouTube that have done this as well. And they were cheap, got to me in a couple days, and they seemed to work great. So I was super happy with how it all worked out. So if you guys are interested in this, watch that first video on how I made the hatchery and then order those eggs, and you should be good to go for feeding live food. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to be actually doing a rescape on this tank and a scape on this tank here that you can kind of see is all torn down now. So that's kind of a future video that's coming up. I'll show you some of the tubs outside. I got lots of stuff going on here, so I want to make sure to keep you updated on the fish corner. So if you like breeding projects, if you like seeing new scapes, outdoor tub breeding, koi ponds, all that kind of stuff, you can check out my other videos and subscribe to see my future videos. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brings you value, and I'll see you guys next time.